Out with the ball. Nurkic shot is good. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Now Portland with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Randall can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Now here's Brunson. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. To the middle. Out to Lillard. Pass to Simons. And here's Lillard. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Randall can't hit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Simons outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
I just love the ball move.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Pass to Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Here's Reddish. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So both teams changing it up here. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one. There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
2 minutes.
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Quickly from outside. The Knicks keep it alive. To the wing on the left. Here's Grimes. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Trailblazers.
Simons up top.
15.
And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Little. Here's Reddish. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Quickly from outside. Offensive rebound.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Little. And Toppin pulls it down. New York trailing. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Hartenstein. Back to Rose. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Simons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Anthony Simons.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Simons with it. The putback. Over Rose. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I think Simons wanted the whistle. He goes inside and makes havoc.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Damian Lillard.
Quickly from outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers up by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Portland leading. Lillard left side. Pass to Nurkic. Grant outside. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And New York the other way now. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And it's Randall with the jam.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Here's Watford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Hart, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Lillard outside. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Left side Hart. Pass to Robinson. And Nurkic with the block. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Here's Eubanks. Back to Lillard. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Dame Lillard playing big. Lillard has a heart out of this world.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Here's Robinson. That shot off. Nurkic with some nice D. And now we've got an intentional foul. So both teams making some changes here. Now a timeout called by New York. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 14. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Anthony Simons.
Crowd screaming money, counting chains, clink. I guess that's how it sound.